guys, this is Lala Legacy and welcome back to another episode of Alistair. I accidentally clicked to go forward, so you didn't miss anything. This is the next part. So, the basketball players are rushing back and forth across the court. The current center of attention seems to be a guy with blonde hair and bright highlights. He races across the court, expertly dribbling the ball as he weaves back and forth. I remembered seeing posters of him all over the school during elections. I guess he's Derek then. He looks like he really knows what he's doing. Another player leaps in front of him, holding his arms out to block him. Derek pauses for a moment, then grins playfully at him as he fakes left, before making a dash to the right. He skids to a halt in front of the basket, as another player moves in to block him. "Derek, over here!" One of his teammates waved his arms to indicate that he's open, but Derek shakes his head and weaves around the player blocking him. To the cheers of his teammates, he leaps into the air and dunks the ball into the net. "That's enough showing off, Naveen. Take a water break." A couple guys surround Derek, clapping him on the back and laughing. One of them leans towards him and points in my direction. "Oops!" I slam the door shut, but not fast enough. In a few seconds, the door opens and Derek steps out into the hallway. "Hey, cutie, did you want something?" Cutie? "Oh, was that too forward?" He bursts out laughing. "I'm sorry. I'm just a forward kind of guy. It gets me in a lot of trouble sometimes, especially with cute girls." "Something wrong? Don't be shy. I'm really a nice guy, you know. You can come in and watch us practice if you want." "It's not that." "Oh, so you do speak. That's great. So what's your name?" "Merui." "Sweet. I like girls with unique names." He nods back at the gym door. "I'd love to stay and chat, but Coach probably wants me back in a few. Was there something you wanted?" "I just had a few questions. Nothing important." "Hey, I'm vice president. Anything from a member of the student body is important." "It's not exactly about the school, though." "Oh, that's even more interesting. Why don't we talk about it at the mall? We could call it a date if you want." Is this guy actually asking me out on a date? He hardly even knows me. I guess he is kinda cute, though. No, focus. What if he's Alistair? I'd never be able to forgive myself if I went on a date with him. What should I do? Ask for just a friendly chat. I wouldn't mind meeting you at the mall, but I don't think we're really on dating terms yet. "I understand. They're just as friends, right?" "Yeah, just as friends." "Cool. We'll work out the details later. Your email address is in the student directory, right?" Yeah. "Then we'll be in touch." He winks at me before heading back into the gym. "Catch you later, Merui." Oi, I didn't get to ask him what I wanted. Oh well, at least we'll be able to talk later. For now, I should probably get to work. I spend the next hour folding and sealing envelopes in the school's office. It's not exactly the most glamorous job in the world, but money is money, and I can't complain about that. After the office closes, I head home. As soon as I get home, I turn my computer on and check my email. Let's see, we got something from Shiro. Merui did some research on Athens, but the project guidelines say we can't have only online resources. Bought a couple books. If you find any more, you should get them. It would also be a good idea if we could meet up sometime to discuss our project. You should come over to my place sometime so we could talk more about it. And hey, Ribbon Wellers, it's a new month, and you all know what that means. New rare items! Look cool and gain extra ice damage with the new Winter Frost Blade for Knights. Demons will find the Horned Helm to be a fine addition to their arsenal. The Glorious Halo will give extra healing power to angels. Guardians should pick up some volcanic armor for extra fire defense. These items will only be available for a month, so buy a point card and get yours now. I glance over the project guidelines that the teacher handed out. Shiro was right. I'll actually have to get some books or something, huh? I copy and paste a few interesting facts from various websites, but my attention wanders pretty quickly. I'm still thinking about what happened today. Fine. If I can't concentrate on this, I might as well just log on. Maybe hacking away at monsters will help me calm down. Hi, Rui! Hey, Fiona, how's it going? I'm doing well, taking a break, and you? I'm procrastinating on my homework. Are you sure that's a good idea? I'll be fine! Besides, I need to blow off some steam. Want to be in a party with me for a while? Sure! Fiona Wings has joined your team. Where should we go? Well, I think there's a promotion going on in the Moros Mountains right now. Then let's get going. Oh, great. Well, if it isn't the lovely Rui, come for the promotion, I assume. Ugh, what are you doing here? Killing adorable bunny-like creatures until the game rewards me with a new costume. What does it look like? You know what I meant. Not really. Rui, let's just go. The mountains are big enough for us to stay far away from this guy. You should listen to your friend. She's clearly more forward-thinking than you are. Are you calling me stupid? What do you think? Well, for your information, I'm not as stupid as I look. Rui, in fact, I already know who you are in real life. What? Ha! Are you scared now? And you can be sure that when I see you at school tomorrow, you'll get yours. At school? I see the internet crashed during lunch, huh? So you must be Merui. Oh, come on. Rui of the Sword, Merui. It's pretty obvious. And since we only met today, your name is still fresh in my mind. But it's only fair, right? Since you know who I am after all. Of course I do. No, you don't. If you did, you would have done something by now. You still haven't figured out exactly who I am, have you? I will. Sounds like this might be fun. What? Let's make a deal. If you can figure out who I am, sometime in the next month, I'll give you my blessed stone. You mean my blessed stone. Whatever suits your fancy. But if you can't figure it out, then you'll fork over all the gold that you make for the next month. Ha! As if! I accept your deal. Rui, don't! Ah, such confidence. At least you have that much going for you. Oh, but it's getting late, don't you think? I'll see you tomorrow, Rui. Alistair has logged off. Rui, why did you do that? Ugh, that guy seriously ticks me off, and I'm not going to just let him get away with being a jerk online. But what if you lose? Don't worry, I won't. At the most, I know there were only 3 other people online. I just have to figure out which one of them plays Riven well online. Rui, you really do leap into things without thinking, you know. Heh, that's why I have you to back me up. I can always count on you to bail me out of a bad situation. I wish you'd be a little more careful on your own, though. I won't always be around to save you. Hey, that's enough of this glum talk. Let's kill some bunnies. Yeah. Fiona and I played for a few hours before exchanging farewells and logging off. As I get ready for bed, I think back on today's events. Only Travis, Shiro, and Derek were online, so it must be one of them. Travis seems to hate Rivenwell online. He acts like it's beneath him because he's a serious gamer. But he might just be trying to save face in front of the other serious gamers. He has his position as club president after all. Shiro doesn't seem like a gamer at all. Besides, he's so shy, I know he and Alistair are the same person. Then again, some of the nicest people turn into rotten jerks online. Playing online might be his way of blowing off steam or something. As for Derek, I really don't know anything about him yet, besides the fact that he's school vice president. What does a vice president even do, anyway? Well, it doesn't really matter in the end. I'll figure out which one it is tomorrow anyway. Okay, so, we don't really have much going for us. Time for another day at school. I arrive at school, wholly determined to find Alistair today. Unfortunately, I'm so focused on my mission that I walk straight into someone as soon as I enter the building. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, never mind. Well, that's no way to greet a fellow human being. Calling you a human being is something of a stretch. Travis raises an eyebrow and shrugs. Suit yourself. I'll see you around, Rui. Wait, what did you call me? But before I can ask him, Travis has already disappeared down another hallway, merging with the throng of students. I hurry to my class, still preoccupied with what he said. He called me Rui. Could he be Alistair? No, there's no way he'd make it that easy. Unless he's trying to trick me again. Are you okay? I look up in surprise to see Shiro staring at me. Huh? Oh, yeah, just, thinking. Another riddle? Something like that. Maybe I can help again. What? Shiro's face flushes red. I mean, if you want me to, I'm not saying you can't figure it out on your own or anything. It's okay, I'm not mad at you. It's just that this is a riddle of a different sort. Yeah. The bell rings before we can say any more. As soon as class ends, I grab my books and head out. Whoa, hey Merui. Hey Derek, what's up? You wanted to talk to me about something, right? Oh yeah, I'll let you know when I'm free. Cool. Anyway, I'm off to practice. Catch you later. Afternoon. Now that school's out, what should I do with my afternoon? Let's work on our project a little bit. As much as I'd rather not, I really should do some work on my project. Hey Merui. Oh, whoops. Hey Merui, what's up? I was thinking that we could work on our project a bit today. You can come over to my place. Yeah, I got your email. Oh, we can walk there if it's okay with you. I live nearby. Sure, fine with me. Shiro leads me a few blocks from the school to a nice neighborhood. Before I have time to take in the sights, he's already led me into a plush house and up a carpeted staircase to a spacious room. This place is huge. Would it be rude to mention it? Compliment his house. Wow, this place is nice. Is it? Shiro blinks at me for a moment. He looks a bit embarrassed. I mean, I think it's pretty. My house isn't as big as yours. Oh, I'm sorry. No need to apologize, I was just commenting. Oh. Shiro is silent for a bit. I guess I said something really awkward. It was a compliment. It was? Of course. I thought you were mad at me. Why would I be mad at you? I don't know, it just seems that sometimes people get angry. It sounds more like they're jealous. Really? Well, yeah, don't sweat it. So, we should figure out how to do this report. How do you want to divide up the work? Why don't we pick a few topics we want to cover and then write those parts of the report? Then we can take turns during the presentation. Works for me. Shiro pulls out a notebook and starts scribbling a few notes in it. I'd like to talk about the history and the mythology, if that's okay. Sure, I was more interested in the culture anyway. Shiro and I spend the next hour discussing our topics and how we're going to arrange the report. As we finish dividing up our workload, Shiro turns on his computer. What's up? Nothing. I'm just going to transfer my notes over. It's easier for me to work when I type things out. Me too. I'm so bad at writing things by hand, and I'm always on my computer anyway. I guess social networking and things like that are really popular these days. Do you have a profile on Facebook? Not really. I don't exactly have many friends, and I'm not that interested. Not a computer person? Well, I never said that. So, if you're not in it for the social stuff, then what? Shiro flushes a deep red. I'd rather not say. Well, why not? I need to get to work. You should probably go now. Okay? Shiro bids me a quick farewell, and I head home. Wow, what was that all about? I thought we were doing okay, but he practically kicked me out of his house. Well, that's not suspicious at all. Evening. Well, now that it's night, I should probably do something. Checking email doesn't take me much time, so I can do it whenever I wish. I can watch TV and keep up with what everyone at school is talking about. Or I could mess around online playing games and reading message boards. Or I guess I could study. I mean, it would be useful and stuff. Let me see. I should check my email first. Merui, we should probably start thinking about the oral part of our presentation. I've already started on the slideshow. Can you give me an outline of what you're working on? Oh, okay. That's fine. Alright, I am going to surf the net. Time to surf the net. Ooh, these videos are pretty funny. Time for another day at school. Let me check my stats. Alright, network reputation is going up. As usual, classes were boring. It's hard to stay awake sometimes. At least it's time for lunch now. We don't have a dedicated lunchroom, so most students eat either in the gym or the classrooms. A lot of the guys like to play basketball during lunch break, so if I head to the gym, I'm sure to run into them. The classroom is a lot quieter, since most of the students who eat there like to use the extra time to study. Of course, I could always stop by the computer lab. They don't allow food in there, but I can eat my lunch quickly and then head over. Let's stop by the computer lab. I head to the computer lab to check my email and Facebook. Meh, nothing interesting. Aw, he wasn't there. Now that school's out, what should I do with my afternoon? Let's help out at school. I stop by the computer lab to check my email before I head to the work program. Sorry, the lab is closed today. What do you mean? I mean, the lab is closed today. The club is hosting a tournament today. What, so I can't even check my email? Exactly. But the tournament hasn't even started yet. Listen, these things take time to set up. We have permission from the school, and this tournament is kind of a big deal. Surely you have something better to do with your time? I always have something better to do than talk with you. Harsh words from such an innocent face, but I've had worse. If you really have other things to be doing, then run along. Don't let me stop you. I turn to leave, but I'm not exactly sure where I'd go. The work program doesn't start for another half hour, so I have a lot of extra time to kill. Of course, if you have nothing better to do, you're welcome to help out here. Huh? You're here because of that after-school work program, right? Making phone calls and begging for donations. How much do you get paid every time someone agrees to donate money to the school? Well, nothing. I postulated as much. That's the problem with the school. Or any school, really. We never have enough money. And of course, the funding we do get never goes to something useful like upgrading the computers or improving the library's catalog system. Apparently, some people think that the gymnasium absolutely needs a new hardwood floor every year. I think the student council gets to say in it. Why don't you run? Me? Run in that useless popularity contest? No thank you. But that's really beside the point. One of our club members came down with a nasty cold yesterday, so we need someone to help us maintain the bracket. If you'd like to help out, we'll pay you. It'll probably be more than what the school is offering. It doesn't seem like a bad offer. Is there a catch? Let's just agree to help. Sounds like a tempting offer. Anything is more interesting than stamping envelopes and calling people who don't want to be called. Sure, I'd be happy to help. Good, then let's get you to work. Travis lets me into the lab and hands me a stack of paper. It's a fairly basic double elimination bracket. Do you know how to run those? Yeah, I've seen this before. Great. You might actually be helpful then. Show me how it works. Once Travis is satisfied that I know what I'm doing, he leaves me alone. I spend the next few hours frantically trying to keep track of the results of the 10 or so games that are running at the same time. The tournament finally ends, and Travis approaches me with some money in hand. Good work, Rui. Thanks for helping out. I had fun! Travis hands me some money and rushes off to deal with whatever his presidential duties are. I have 70 buckaroos now. Time to go home. And it's in the evening. Alright, let's check our email first. Oh boy. Hey there, I figured I'd drop you a note. You still want to talk, right? Let's meet up at the mall sometime, okay? Peace out, Derek. I hope you don't mind, but I looked up your email address on your student profile. Thank you for helping out today. We really needed it. Travis. Okay, so I am going to watch TV? I think I'll watch TV tonight. It's just reruns, but they're still fun to watch. Alright, stats. My social reputation went up. But that is all the time that I have for this episode, guys. So if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up down below. And also comment down below and let me know what you think. If you haven't already, subscribe. And by subscribing, you are becoming part of a legacy. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!